Take a look at the tank in the photograph, and you'll notice up at the top there is kind of like a canopy thing there. What is that there for? Well, it's there for a specific reason. It's because the enemy, whoever the enemy happens to be, is attacking these tanks with toy drones. I mean, little drones, things you could buy at, well, you could buy at Amazon.com. I got one. I got one for Christmas. Take these things out, backyard, and you fly them around, or you take them and fly them over your neighbor's yard. They shoot them out of the sky. You can take them just about anywhere. So the way these are being used in warfare is they're equipping them with grenades. Fly them over a tank, target the most vulnerable part of the tank, and drop the grenade. Or sometimes they just use them as bombs themselves, kind of a kamikaze thing. So they just fly the drone into the tank. So what's happening is the tank has to put this canopy thing up on top of it. They don't have to, but because they're smart people, to protect themselves. So what we're saying is we are revolutionizing warfare with toy drones that you could buy from Amazon.com. I don't know what these things cost, $100 maybe. Or if you live in the urban jungle, get them for free. Just walk in Walmart, wherever, pick one up and grab it. Nobody call the cops because they don't care. It's social justice. But the point is, they used to spend countless millions of dollars for aircraft to bomb tanks, where a fighter jet might cost $50 million. The commonly used DJI, I don't even know what that acronym stands for, Maverick 3 FPV drone retails for just $2,000. Okay, the one I got didn't cost $2,000. So military commanders think twice before sending a fighter and its pilot in harm's way. All right, you do the math. How many drones could you buy for $50 million at $2,000 each? The answer is you buy a lot of them. So you could lose, hundreds, maybe thousands of drones on failed missions and accomplish the same thing you would accomplish with one fighter jet, one 50 million fighter jet, and still risk losing the jet and the pilot. So maybe they're going to make a movie. You know, who is that? I can't think the guy's name. You know, this is what happens when you turn 70. But they had this movie they made, Top Gun, starring Tom Cruise. That's who I was thinking of. So maybe they'll make another movie like Top Cruise, only instead of the guy flying a fighter jet, they're flying drones. Have them hunkered away in their little bedroom somewhere, maybe in a closet. Okay, maybe not. That probably would not make a very good movie. But the point is, they are revolutionizing warfare. Now, the thing that comes to mind as I watch this video is that warfare has been going on as long as there have been humans. Go back in human history when everybody was living in a little tribe somewhere, a tribal village, and they would fight with the next tribal village. You know, that's been going on ever since there have been humans. And it's not going to stop. You know, we watch these talking heads, these pundits on the news, wondering how we're going to stop the war in Israel or Ukraine. And yeah, maybe you can stop it, but there's going to be another one. They just go on and on and on. They never will stop. Well, so what? So what is this? And this, I think, is real important, more important than the drones. Where we're saying, yeah, this is a new way of warfare and it's really cheap. We need to keep in mind that there is another kind of warfare that is going on, innovative, and it's being conducted by the media and by the educational system. And what they're doing is they're convincing us to surrender our culture. And the question is, do we have these little canopies over our brains? No, I'm not talking about tinfoil caps. But I'm talking about reason. Being aware of how they manipulate us through images. Turn on your television if you still have one. I don't even know if they make them anymore. But turn on your television. Old school. And watch any TV commercial. And they're inundating your brain subconsciously with images and thoughts that destroy our culture. It's not hard to see once you know what you're looking for, and it's not hard to find out what you're looking for. And it's not just in commercials, but it's also in the television programming itself. This is the way you're supposed to think. This is the new normal. This is what is evil, and this is what is good. Now we know statistically, for example, just give you an illustration of a new kind of warfare, that virtually every year, this has been going on for, I don't know, decades, but virtually every year, Islamic hate groups kill about 10,000 people of color. I mean, every single year. Happened last year, it's happening this year. Most of it goes on in the Middle East and in Africa. But what are we being sold when we watch television? Well, we see these people in hoods and robes, they call them hijabs, and they're normalizing it. They're teaching us to accept this. So we would never accept a group that wears hood and robes that lynches people in the United States. But this other group that wears hood and robes, at least the women do, massacring literally thousands of people every year, people of color every year. This is their drones. This is their new kind of warfare. Give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to share it. And if you have not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, we invite you to do that right now.